Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369, previously known as 369 Tarot. Thank you for joining me. I am going to start off by clearing this space in front of us. Okay, so let's get a good smoke going here. All right. So welcome to my channel. This is going to be a karmic reading. Okay, so please keep in mind it is a general reading. Just take what resonates, but in this reading we are really going to go inside of the karmic partner's mind, okay? And take a look at the messages that they want to tell the masculine. We're also going to go inside the masculine's mind tonight and really take a look at what they truly do want to say to the karmic, how they really are feeling towards their karmic partner. So a karmic partner is someone that you meet, and it is a relationship that has a karmic debt, a karmic tie. They can be sometimes codependent, okay? They can sometimes be a soulmate. Sometimes they can be a beautiful, loving, extraordinary relationship, and sometimes they could be the most toxic relationship you have ever met. Most of the times, I hate to say it, but a lot of times it is the latter, okay? But either way you look at it, karmic partners are meant to come into our life to teach us a lesson, okay? A spiritual lesson. So that's what it's about. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So this is going to be secrets, okay? Things that they really want to say to the other person, but they do not say. All right, so we're going to start off by pulling a few karmic cards, all right? For these messages. All right, so let's go ahead. Spirit, please reveal to me. Show me these secret hidden messages locked away inside of this divine masculine. Show me what they really want to reveal, what they're really thinking, what they really want to say to this karmic partner, spirit. And if you are running short on time and you want to skip the shuffling the cards out like I'm doing now, you can always fast forward the reading. Okay, so let's get another card here. All right. So we have 4 cards. I'm going to move them to the bottom. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some shadow cards to go along with these. All right. And Spirit is going to lead me and direct me in these messages. So again, these are the things that the masculine really wishes they could say. You know, when you have these things that you're thinking and you really, really wish you could say them to someone, but you hold back because you don't want to start a conflict or you don't want to sound rude or mean or whatever. That is these things. Okay, that's what we're looking at today. All right. So let's go ahead and flip them over. Let's see what we got here. We got, I don't need your approval. We got tarot reader. We got, I don't know how to let you go. And stalking, following, watching, and near. We have, I've been struggling, and the other woman. We have, I'm not coming back, okay? And selfish, moody, childish, and petty. Wow. So right away, I'm picking up this masculine really has a lot of secrets, okay? There's a lot of things that they do not tell this karmic. So I think this masculine wants to tell this karmic, like, hey, at one point in time, I thought that I needed your approval. Okay. At one point in time, I was seeking your approval. I was seeking your validation. All right. At one point in time, I thought that approval from you would make me happy. But this is a masculine who's never received it. So they spent all this time trying to get this karmic's approval, okay, which they have never received. And so this masculine has been on a journey, on a mission in order to know themselves, getting to know themselves at a soul level, at a spiritual level. Okay, they could be going down their own tarot journey, getting readings about themselves, getting readings about love, learning how to accept themselves, learning how to approve of themselves spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever way you feel you're needing to approve of yourself in, whatever way this masculine felt they needed to approve of in themselves, they are learning to approve it. They are learning to accept it. So whether this be certain beliefs, the way that you think, learning to accept those, learning to, maybe it's your body, the way that you look, maybe it's physical, learning how to accept physical traits of yours that maybe you don't like, right? Like how many times have you heard someone say, oh my gosh, I hate my hair. I can't stand my hair. I don't like the color. I don't like the texture. I don't like the way that it is unruly, whatever. For me, it's unruly. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, how many times have you heard that? How many times have you heard someone who literally has the most amazing hair say, oh my gosh, I hate my hair, right? Or how many times have you heard someone who absolutely has the most beautiful face, right? Like just a beautiful, beautiful person. How many times have you heard them say, I'm so ugly, right? Or I feel ugly, right? Those types of things when everyone else around them is thinking you're crazy, you're beautiful, right? And the reason why, and I'm not saying everyone, but some people go to that because they're looking for validation. They're looking for approval from other people. Okay, I hate my hair. I feel self-conscious about my hair, right? So I'm going to say, gosh, I hate my hair out loud, hoping that someone can tell me something good about it, right? Give me some sense of approval that I feel I need in the moment. Okay, so maybe this was an issue in the relationship. I do feel like this karmic is someone who is like that, right? Like they might say, oh my gosh, I can't stand, I don't know, my eyes. I can't stand my eyes. I don't like the shape. I don't like the color. I have blue eyes. I wish that I had brown, right? I wish that they were amber. And this masculine would say, no, I love your eyes. I like brown eyes better. You know, whatever it is, I like brown eyes better than blue. And just spend so many minutes telling this karmic why their eyes are better, right? Because they were seeking that approval and this masculine gave it to them. And it becomes a web. You start to forget about your own self-confidence when you're searching constantly for that approval from someone else. You start to forget how to approve of yourself. Okay, you start to forget what you really like about yourself, right? And right now we're just using hair, aesthetic things as an example, but there's so much more. This can go really, really deep. Okay, you could say, wow, I really hate the way I sing, right? Hoping that someone else can tell you, oh no, you sing wonderful. Or, wow, I really hate the way that I walk. Okay, it's so goofy. It's like I'm clumsy. I'm always bumping into things. And maybe you go on and on about it until someone says, oh, no, 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 it's not that bad. Don't worry about it. You don't look goofy when you fall over and into something, right? Like, I don't know. I'm just using this as an example as someone who's very clumsy when they walk, but I don't feel the need to seek approval over being clumsy when I walk, right? We're just using this as an example. So that's what I'm seeing here. You forget your own confidence. You forget what you really like about yourself. Each time you're seeking that approval in that way, it's like your own self-confidence diminishes a little bit. Your own approval for yourself really, really gets vampirized, right? And it kind of just dissipates with every single need and search for approval in others instead of finding it for yourself. And so this masculine, I believe, has been working on themselves, okay, spiritually. They've been getting to know themselves. They are in a place right now to where they can say, you know what, Karmic, I don't need your approval. I can finally stop seeking that approval, okay, because I finally approve of myself. And I have been on a more spiritual path. I have been on a path that is letting me know myself better. And the more I know about myself, the more I can approve of myself. Because honestly, a lot of times we do misunderstand ourselves. And that's really the real reason why a lot of times we don't approve of ourselves and we search for that approval through others. And it's because we don't truly understand ourselves. We don't take the time to get to know ourselves, right? But when you go on that journey to get to know yourself truly, you can find that you understand yourself more. You discover things that you've never known before about yourself. And so you find that you can approve of yourself. You can approve of your journey and all the work that you're doing. And you can approve of yourself as a being, as a soul, as a unique person in this world, having a human experience. And so you don't need approval from anyone else going through their own unique human experience. We only need to know ourselves. We only need to approve of ourselves. Nothing else matters. And this masculine is finding that out. Okay, so moving forward in the reading, one of the secrets this masculine has that they really, really wish that they could really tell this karmic, okay, is that there is someone else. There is another woman, okay? And this masculine is struggling with that. They are struggling that there is another woman. They're struggling with their love for this other woman. All right, this masculine is. And they're saying, I don't know how to let this karmic go. I have just found that I don't need their approval. I have started approving of myself. I have started understanding myself, but yet here I am, and I still have yet to learn how to let this karmic go. Because the relationship wasn't just about validation and approval. It had become codependent, is what I'm hearing here. It had become full-blown codependent relationship, and my ear is ringing so loud right now, all of a sudden. We have stalking, following, watching, and near. Okay. I do think that these two have been together for a very long time in a toxic codependent relationship. Um, I also feel like this masculine has gotten into tarot because I do feel the karmic is into tarot as well. All right. So this karmic partner, I feel, does tarot. All right. I think that this karmic partner uses the tarot for different reasons than the masculine is using the tarot. So this masculine is using the tarot to get to know themselves. The karmic uses the tarot to kind of look into what this masculine is doing. All right. The karmic, I feel, knows that there is another woman because of the tarot. They know this. They've gotten readings on this. They have gotten readings from tarot readers that have told them, listen, there is someone else. And this masculine is struggling because they want to let you go, karmic. They want to let you go, and they just don't know how. This masculine wants to tell the karmic, I don't know how to let you go, because one of the reasons is because you stalk me, because you follow me, because you're always watching me, because you're always nearby. Okay, so I'm afraid to move forward. I'm afraid to lead you to the other woman. I'm afraid to lead you to the person that I care about. Because I know, karmic, how selfish you are, how moody you are, how childish and petty that you can get. And so this masculine wants to say to this karmic, listen, I am not going to come back to you when I leave you. I will never come back to you because you are selfish. They want to tell them this. You are moody, okay? You are childish. You are petty. You are petty, all right? And they have found someone else. They want to tell this karmic they've really been struggling their whole relationship with them. They just have not brought it up. Okay. So let's get a trigger card here. And at the end of this reading, we're going to get a timing card. We're going to take a look and see if this masculine will ever mention these things to the karmic, okay? They are struggling to let the karmic go right now. They want to let them go. They have tried. They're trying to release them, but they are struggling to do it. All right, we have triggers. This whole situation is meant to awaken this masculine to something. They are meant to learn from the pain that this karmic is going to cause them and that has caused them in their life. So they are meant to learn something. And, you know, it's not easy when the universe gives us a lesson. It's definitely not easy. It definitely can feel unfair, right? But it's the way that we learn. So I also feel that this karmic believes that this masculine needs their approval to do anything. Okay, like a child asking their mother if they can go outside and play. This karmic believes the masculine needs to ask their approval to go out, to go to the store, okay, to go wherever it is, to go see a friend, to go shopping, to go to a movie, to go to lunch, whatever it is. This karmic believes they need their approval for everything. But this masculine does not always listen to this karmic. Maybe they used to. They don't anymore. They have realized little by little, more and more, that they don't need to ask this karmic's permission for anything. They certainly do not need their approval in everyday life to make decisions for themselves. And I think that somebody else had a big part in helping this masculine realize exactly this fact. It is this other person. Okay. It is the divine feminine energy here, the other woman. And they're saying, hey, why do you think you need their approval? This doesn't seem healthy. Why do you need to ask them, right, to go to the store? Why do you need to ask them to use your phone or to, go out to lunch or to see a friend? Why do you have to ask them for their approval to leave your home? That seems very selfish. That seems very childish. That seems petty. It's a little bit stalkerish. Okay, so this feminine had a big hand in helping this masculine to realize this. And I think it wasn't easy for this feminine to help them realize this, okay? They really went through it because it triggered this masculine to really hear these things being said from this feminine, asking them why they believe that they need to ask permission or approval for anything from this karmic. It was triggering. It wasn't easy to bring up those things to the masculine, but it was meant to awaken them. It was meant to bring the issue to the surface. And this masculine is meant to learn from the pain of that experience. And they already have learned so much from this feminine. So let's get some little messages from Spirit here about this. Okay, so we have, don't be afraid to fail. So I feel like this is Spirit telling this masculine, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to love yourself. I know it's hard to see that. Don't be afraid to accept yourself and all of your feelings, okay? You don't have to be able to accept it all at once. Patience is the key here, all right, to moving forward for this masculine. So it's not easy coming to terms with certain things. It's not easy going through an awakening. It is painful. It hurts. It's tiring, right? It's scary at times. But Spirit is saying, masculine, you cannot be afraid, okay? You cannot be afraid of yourself. You cannot be afraid of making decisions for yourself. You cannot be afraid to love yourself. And you don't have to get it right now. You're aware, okay? You are aware, and that is most of the battle. Becoming aware is 80% of the battle. The rest is just 20%, right? The rest is just little by little focusing on one thing at a time. So patience is really the key to that. And when you love someone, you don't love them right away. I mean, there are certain instances where you do. There are certain twin flames, soulmates that do really have love at first sight, right? But in most cases, it takes a while to fall in love. Most people don't fall in love easily. So how can you expect that for yourself when you have your awakening, when you are going down that self-love journey? How can you expect to instantly be in love or love yourself, right? It takes time. Patience is the key, all right? You have to allow yourself to fall in love with yourself the way that you would, right? With anyone else. And again, it takes time, and you cannot be afraid of yourself or to fail. Because what is failure? Failure is only a second chance. That's all failure is, a second chance. Okay? So let's get another card here. All right, it is my time to shine. So this is for the masculine, it is your time to shine. You are awakened out of the darkness. You are aware now. You are learning how to love yourself. Okay, you are learning how to give yourself approval so that you can shine in your life, in this world, in other people's life, and not be in relationships that take that brightness, that light, and that shine away from you. All right. So let's take a look at the karmic. All right. What does the karmic want to tell the masculine? What do they really want to say to them? Spirit, please reveal to me, what does the karmic really want to say to the masculine? We got over it. We got jealous of friends, which, we already kind of picked that up here. Comparisons. We got background checks. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our shadow cards here. What does the karmic really, really want to say to the masculine? You did not break me. I couldn't tell you face to face. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's get another one. Secrets out, you guys. Secrets out. I've been here before with others. Comparisons. I'm going to give some horoscope signs after we read the messages from the karmic to get more information on who this is actually for, right? So we're going to pull some signs, you guys. Don't worry. I'm sorry. Okay, so wow, this is crazy. I have to say, I didn't expect these cards to come out like this. So this masculine is not the only one hiding things in this situation, you guys. The karmic is hiding things as well. All right. Sure. There's another person here for this masculine. Sure, there is. All right. But are they one of the karmic's friends? No. They are not one of the karmic's friends. But the karmic has actually been with one of the masculine's friends. Okay, we got jealous of friends. I couldn't tell you face to face. I've been here with others and comparisons. Okay, so there is a specific friend of this masculine. Okay, this karmic pretends they do not like them. All right, this person really, they get on this karmic's nerves, like legitly. Like you can really tell they really get on this karmic's nerves. They don't want this person around. They don't want this masculine hanging out with them. They get very angry when this masculine brings them up or hangs out with them. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. So it would seem that they're extremely jealous. This karmic is extremely jealous of their friends. Okay, but this one person, they particularly just do not like. They don't want them around the masculine at all. This person has actually hooked up with this karmic, okay, in the past. And it is while the masculine and the karmic were together. All right, so they were together when this happened. This karmic has never told this masculine. This karmic is afraid that the friend is going to tell them because the karmic never could tell them. Okay, they never could tell them. So they just try to keep them separated. So we have, you did not break me, and over it. Okay. So this karmic believes that this masculine is really trying to start conflict with them right now. Okay, because they're not asking for their approval. They're seeking their own approval. Okay, so this karmic is saying, okay, you're trying to get at me. You're trying to start conflict. You're trying to start arguments. But you know what? Honestly, I'm over it. I'm over this crap. It doesn't affect me. So I'm getting that this karmic has a very kind of just stone cold type of energy. They don't really show their emotions a lot. Okay, they can show anger, they can be petty, but it's like they don't show empathy, they don't really show sadness, things like that a lot. Okay, so they're really kind of, I want to say stoic. Like, I feel like they're kind of stoic, right? So they're saying, you didn't break me, masculine. Okay, I have my own secrets. So they're saying, I found out about your third party. Yes, I know about your third party. Guess what? I don't care. I'm over it. I don't care about that person. It did not break me. That's what they really want to say to this masculine. Hey, masculine, guess what? I already know about your little secret. I don't care. It didn't break me. It didn't hurt me. I'm over it. I just couldn't bring it up to you. I just could not tell you that I knew that you had someone. I wanted you to bring it up first. Okay? I want you to bring it up. Because they have their own secrets. The karmic has their own secrets. Okay? That they're not ready to reveal. And this does involve one of this masculine's friends. I do believe this connection with the friend goes much deeper than what the karmic will ever tell. Okay, so I'm actually seeing here that there was quite a few interactions. This is not a one-time thing. So, yeah, they have their own secrets. They have their own dirt that they're not going to tell this masculine. Okay? Now, here's the really, really messed up part. So this masculine doesn't even realize how messed up the things this karmic says, because they don't know about the connection with the friend that the karmic has with their friend, right? They don't know about it. So they don't actually realize how messed up the things the karmic says can actually be, because they actually compare this masculine to this friend all the time. Okay? Like, why can't you be more like this person? All right? This person seems to have it all together. This person, they don't argue. They don't act like you do, whatever it is, right? They compare them over and over and over again. They specifically also compare their backgrounds. So there's something about the masculine's background that they're not proud of, to where the karmic compares their background with their friend's background that they have actually been with sexually, right? And the masculine don't know. Okay? The masculine does not know. Now, the kind of the thing is here with the karmic, they know that they have an issue here with control. They know that they have an issue here with being childish, being petty, being moody. They are aware of it at some level. They are aware that every one of their relationships has ended in the same way, that there has never really been a true loyalty in any of their relationships. They've always ended in cheating, okay, leaving someone for someone else every single time. So this connection, this time, I really do feel that it is going to be a situation where the karmic is going to look at this situation. They are going to look at their past. Okay, they are going to look at other relationships that they have had before and say, hey, this is not just a one-time thing. This is every relationship I've ever had. Why does this keep happening this way? All right. This karmic has also had very, very toxic relationships in the past. This karmic has talked about how toxic their relationships have been in the past, how jealous their exes have been of them. And the funny thing is that what they say about their past and their relationships is the same thing that this masculine actually does deal with now from the karmic, the jealousy, the needing approval, the needing permission. This is the way the karmic was in their relationships in the past, okay? And I do feel like this karmic has dealt with some abusive relationships, and I think that they constantly also compare their past relationships and the people they were in those relationships with to the masculine. So they consistently compare their background, their relationships to the masculine and the way they are in the relationship. They try to make it sound like they're a horrible person. They're like abusive like their past partners, things of that nature. Okay, but really, it's like they're just going through the same scenario here. I don't believe this masculine is abusive. Okay, I believe that this relationship is toxic. I believe that it's codependent. I believe they're meant to learn from each other. And maybe it is a little bit mentally abusive, you know? That's what I'm getting. Maybe it is, you know? But it serves a purpose of learning the lesson to love yourself enough not to put up with that mental abuse for anyone, regardless of the love that you feel or think that you feel for anyone else. And, you know, that is a choice that everyone makes in their life. I think that everyone, masculine, feminine, male, female, has dealt with a toxic or like abusive partner in some way, whether it be mental, verbal, physical, whatever, you know. I think everyone has kind of dealt with that in their own way, their own situation, even if it's a friendship, whatever, and had to make that choice to love yourself enough to walk away, right? So again, this is meant to awaken this masculine, but it's also meant to awaken the karmic. I really do feel that, because this karmic in their heart, I feel they are sorry. Okay, we got I'm sorry background checks. I think that this karmic struggles from the relationships they've been through in the past. I think they reenact them. They play them out in certain ways in their present. Even though the relationships are over, they haven't healed from them. They haven't processed them. And so they replay them in different ways. Sometimes they are, you know, the one that gets cheated on in the relationship. Sometimes they're the cheater. And you know, it's like their role in relationships, depending on who they're with, will reverse. Back and forth, right? So sometimes they'll be the cheater. Sometimes they'll be the one getting cheated on, because they are reenacting that situation that they have been through in their past relationships. They're reenacting that wound. And spirit allows that wound to be dug up and reenacted in order for it to be recognized, in order for them to process it, to feel it, to heal it, to know that it's there. And so I do see a genuine like regret here, but it's like they're sorry, but they don't know what they're sorry for. That type of energy. They feel regret in their heart, but they don't know what they regret exactly. They just know that they feel sorry. Okay, that's what I'm getting here, and that's why Spirit, I think, is really trying to work with this particular karmic. Okay, for healing. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to this karmic partner. And we can all be like a karmic partner to someone, right? Like, I think that it's chemistry. It's the way that people are, you know, you're not going to get along with everyone, and two people can be totally toxic together. And then the same people with others will not be. It'll be like the perfect relationship. So it's all about just chemistry. Okay. I really believe that. And so when we meet certain people, that chemistry mixes and kicks in, and, you know, the karmic lessons begin. All right. So for the karmic, Spirit wants to say growth is essential right now. It's essential that you grow and understand this energy. Okay. It's essential that you kind of awaken here. We also got honor your ancestors. All right. So I think this karmic also might have issues, especially in their background, being very maybe disrespectful to their ancestors. And Spirit is asking them to be more, to honor them more, to listen to them more. I feel like this karmic has family or ancestors, whether they're living or on the other side, trying to guide them, trying to give them good advice, and the karmic doesn't listen. And they really don't value that advice. They don't honor their elders or their ancestors. So Spirit is saying, you know what? Growth is essential. And you should honor your ancestors in order to help that growth bring about, because your ancestors care about you, karmic. Okay, they're trying to give you good advice on how to move forward. So let's get another card here, a trigger card for the karmic. Breadcrumbs in reverse. Don't settle for bits and pieces. So again, I think this karmic needs to be aware of the issues that I think they are literally asking for the world from others, and giving back very little in return, or giving back grief, sorrow in return, while expecting the world from others to be handed to them, in regards to emotions, in regards to relationships. Okay, so let's get another card. Okay, we got a few. We're going to keep this one. Okay, let's just keep all of them. There's 3. I allow myself to say no. Okay, this karmic, they really have a problem controlling themselves, controlling their impulses. And that is really a part of growing as well. And I think that that is something that their ancestors, their family has tried to work with them on, has tried to make them more aware of, and they have not wanted to listen. Okay, so allowing themselves to control themselves. We also got, what does this say? I make the right choices. So this karmic also has problems with making the right choices. Okay. They have a problem with saying no. They're very impulsive. Okay. And that's even in regards to what they say, the things that come out of their mouth. They're impulsive in relationships. Okay. It causes a lot of problems in their life. And so I think, again, their ancestors are trying to connect with them, saying, you've been on the wrong path. You've been making the wrong choices. Okay, you need to learn how to say no. And we also have, I stand up for myself. All right, so I think this card with the other ones, I think this is like their ancestors telling this karmic, like, it's time to stop and listen. Okay, not always just standing up, going on the defense or offense, but actually just listening. And I think that listening is something this karmic probably has a very, very hard time with. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at a timing card. So if this masculine ever tells this karmic these things, like for real, when will it be? Spirit, please tell me. When will this be? Oh, wait, let's see. I promised you guys I would see who we were reading for. Let me go ahead and pull those. I almost forgot. So Spirit, show me this masculine. Wow, there's the masculine. Spirit, show me this karmic. So I promised you guys signs. All right, we got 2 water signs. All right. I do feel that the karmic is a bit younger than the masculine. All right, for the masculine, I have Scorpio. I have Pisces. I have Cancer. Okay. So yeah, this masculine is not genuine in their emotions with this karmic, okay? But I think this masculine can be very, very romantic, but it's like secretly romantic, okay? This is like whispering and not wanting anybody else to see what they've said to you, hear what they've said to you, okay? This is like whispering, sweet nothings. I'm seeing that from the masculine, but it's like a side of them not everybody sees. They're like a hopeless romantic, but it's like hidden, right? It's like something not everyone knows about them. But yeah, water, sun, moon, or rising. For the karmic, we got water, sun, moon, or rising, but a lot of Pisces here for the karmic. So I also see for them, they can be very artistic at times. Maybe even poetic if they would allow themselves to get their emotions under control. They don't really know how to express themselves fully. I think they need to learn that. Okay. It comes out very awkwardly for them, and they let their emotions rule them a lot of the times instead of ruling their emotions. Okay. So Page of Cups there, they got a lot to learn. So they're either just a little bit, I don't think they're a lot younger than the masculine, but a little bit younger than them, okay? And if not, it's like, well, they're just very immature because they have, it's like they're not even at that point to where they know how to express themselves properly, okay? All right, so timing cards. When will this masculine possibly tell this karmic? All right, we got 1. We're going to get 2. Okay. And when will the karmic possibly tell this masculine about what has been going on for them? Let's see what we get here. Spirit, please guide me. Will this truth ever come out? Okay. So for the masculine energy, when will they ever tell them? We got attachment to time frames is actually blocking the manifestation of them telling them. So I feel like when they think about time frames or when they're going to tell them, that it kind of, it blocks it. Like it's something that is just going to have to happen organically and naturally. And that is the next card. Allow it to happen organically. Okay, for the karmic, you know, we got this info coming out on the next new moon. When is the next new moon? Let me go ahead and check. Okay, so the next new moon is actually April 1st. So you can look for some of this information to come out around April 1st about what this karmic has been hiding. Okay. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave me a comment down below. I love reading all of your positive messages. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.